Hey everybody, Dr. Ray Blue here, and this is my movie review of Inferno, directed by Ron Howard and starring Tom Hanks, Felicity Jones, and Irrfan Khan. Oh good, I know we were all dying for another Da Vinci Code sequel to be made, right? I mean, the book exists, so they have to make a movie. This time round, Robert Langdon, played again by the great Tom Hanks, wakes up with amnesia and must follow a set of clues to save the world from a horrible plague set to kill off the majority of humanity, and all of it revolves around symbolism from Dante's Inferno. Okay, sounds like an interesting premise, but pretty dull film. So, Ron Howard has officially turned his mythical investigative trilogy into a Bourne Identity ripoff. Seriously, I've not been a huge fan of the Da Vinci Code series, but always enjoyed the investigation into symbolism and codes and found the original film and even Angels and Demons to be entertaining for the Sherlock Holmes type style. You can place whatever myth into the story, whether a 2,000-year-old Jewish myth about a zombie or whatever. What? But when you take out all of the investigation and turn Langdon into a mumbling observer who is suffering from amnesia and can't remember anything, you risk losing the very thing that was good about the first stories, and for me, that was really what ruined this film. Langdon was really an intriguing character when he was smart and uncovering all the secrets and decoding all the riddles, but take out that aspect of the film and you no longer have a National Treasure or even Indiana Jones types feel. You basically just have another Jason Bourne movie. Everything that made the first two films interesting was missing from this third film, leaving it to be little more than an action movie. Ron Howard's directing also left me a bit disappointed, as the film is a bunch of shaky jump-cutting action movie stuff that seems to be so popular, but doesn't really work with this film. The editing was quite choppy, and you really never were immersed in the location or felt awe or amazement like the Da Vinci Code. You were basically just watching a bewildered Tom Hanks be dragged through the streets by his nurse while people were trying to kill him. And the editing and style of filmmaking was just irritating and really took away from the story rather than add any intensity or style. In addition to the choppy, jump-cutting mania that was the editing of the film, you also had Langdon suffering from consistent flashbacks and memories which were also slashed and shuffled together in edits that make you feel like you're on ayahuasca or maybe haven't slept for 4 days. The frantic editing, screaming, and supposedly mad dreams and flashbacks that seem to be had by any movie character in recent films becomes more annoying than it does insightful or informative. The acting was fine, and Tom Hanks was amazing and believable like he is in every film he acts in. Really, I don't think the guy can do wrong. He really is one of the best actors in the business. However, his character was not interesting to watch at all in the film, and watching him solve riddles and run around uncovering secrets was the best thing going for the series, and all that is lost in this movie. Felicity Jones was believable and did well alongside Tom Hanks, but I think my favorite character was that of Irrfan Khan, who wasn't even in the film very much. Overall, the film was as forgettable as Langdon's memory. Unlike the previous films, the audience isn't really in the same mindset as Langdon. Rather than learning things with his character, you really don't know what's going on, and you never really given the chance to care what's supposed to be happening and what you're trying to figure out. I like the idea of learning what is happening with the character in the film, but the movie never really lets you know enough to care. So, all in all, if you're a huge Dan Brown fan, or just wanting to see more of the character Langdon in any form or state of mind, then Inferno may be a good film for you. If you really only like the Da Vinci Code or Angels and Demons because of the slick ways they controlled information and decoded secrets and such, you'll likely be pretty disappointed with this film. If you bought the first two films, maybe get a copy of this to finish out the trilogy, but that's about the only reason I would see adding it to a home movie collection. Otherwise, wait for this one to show up on cable, Netflix, or maybe at your Redbox near you. Thank you for watching. Please comment below with your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and help spread the madness.